Welcome everybody, LevelMDiecast, Diecast Haul time. Pa-ching! This is episode 19. I will admit our last episode was a little bit small, I would say. But don't worry, because this is going to be a very, very large haul. I did pick up the newest team transport. This is the S case, the last case of 2022, I believe. This one, the 16 Mercedes AMG GT3. Looking fantastic. I am going to do a separate video for these, so we aren't going to crack them open right now, but we are definitely going to show that they are coming. Next one up, this one looks absolutely fantastic. This one is the MG Metro 6R4 with the Hot Wheels Rally Hauler. Looking pretty good. That was 48. This one's 47, so they are way up there in the range. This one looks very, very good. This is only the second time we've seen the trailer. And it is just barely in there. It goes from tip to tip on the blisters. It's crazy. So we have that guy. And then the one that everybody absolutely hates, Hot Wheels Classic Hydroplane with the Speedways. People are so disappointed that Hot Wheels made a boat. And I'm not really sure why. I think it looks absolutely awesome. I can't wait to get it cracked open. It's going to look fantastic. But everybody be hating on the boat. I don't know why. It's just, I've even talked to some vendors who didn't want to order the case because they didn't want to deal with the boat. And it's like, there's one, and two per case. So it's not like you're getting stuck with two boats regardless. It's not that big a deal. Tons and tons of Hot Wheels. Obviously, we're going to just roll through these. Picked up an older one. This is the Custom Cougar. This is from Jet Set Radio Future. This is Sega series. All the way back from 2003. Just a casting that I collect. They didn't make too many versions of the Custom Cougar. It does have a clear hood. You can see in there to the V6 power plant. So, looks meh. Just one I didn't have. So, nothing fancy with this one. It has a ridiculously chrome base. Just ridiculously chrome base. Next one up. We're going to start hitting, yes, the B case, not A case 2023, the B case. We seem to skip right over the A case. So I picked up a bunch of these. So some of these will be from the A case, but for the most part, they are from the B case. This is the Turbine Sublime. This is not new, but this is a new deco theme for Hot Wheels 55 race team. This is their 55th anniversary. So cracking this guy open, this one just looked pretty cool, so I figured I'd pick this one up. It is plastic all on the top. It does have one of those adjustable spoilers that clicks. So metal base. Obviously, this is made for track duty. You can see right through the model. Hollow underneath. There is the base Dietz. R36 is where they've been rolling out some 2023 stuff. So a little bit of back and forth. Another one, this one, pretty nice one. This is the Porsche Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid Sport Turismo in red from Hot Wheels Green Speed. This one looks pretty good. Does have a black painted roof, which is pretty nice. A little bit of break in there to show the, details or whatnot. Looks pretty good. Got some black 5 spokes on there. Full deets on the back. Look pretty good. Does say Porsche Panamera Turbo S. Looks very, very nice. Of course, this one does have lensed headlights, which is nice. And then the Porsche logo is printed on there, as well as the Hot Wheels on the plate in the front. So that one's pretty nice. Always nice to add more Porsche to the mix, if I can learn how to talk. This is the newest color for the 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth. This is the third color. This is a new theme for 2023, Hot Wheels the 80s. Very, very cool theme, I think. So, dropping that guy right down. So this one does say Hot Wheels graphics on it. It says 87 for the year, obviously. Castrol on the side. Does have the gold lace wheels on there. Looks pretty good. Do like the details for a little gas cap area right there. Looks pretty good. It's a pretty nice version. I do like this guy. He does have a metal integrated spoiler. Looks pretty good. Definitely one of the cooler Hot Wheels they've done in a little bit. Next one up. This is a brand spanking new casting for 2023. This is the Volvo P1800 Gasser. Very, very interesting choice to do a Volvo gasser. But this one looks okay. Has some old school Hot Wheels on the door. Looks pretty nice. Of course, the gasser style. Exhaust comes out of the fender. All lifted up. Looks pretty good. Definitely looks the part, but it's meh. Does have some nice fat wheels on the back though, so you can check that out. This one probably looked pretty good in premium deco. Does have chrome interior. That is part of the engine, unfortunately. So that is that. Very exciting here because this is one of my favorites, if not the most favorite race car of all time. This is the Bentley Continental GT3. This is a new deco for 2023. This is the fourth deco, I believe. We've got 3 decos plus a GameStop exclusive. And of course, 3 of the 4 happen to be green or some version of green, which is a little ridiculous. This model gets kind of a little bit extra tampo. You got your number 7 on the side, but then it gets some tampo along those vents in the roof. And then, of course, it says Bentley on the rear wing. Looks pretty good. Of course, just in green. This casting is a teeny bit small for what it represents. The Continental GT3 is an enormous car. It is definitely not small, but it still looks pretty good. So definitely happy to add more GT3 flavor. More race car style here. This is Ford Escort RS200. Brand spanking new for 2023. Another new casting early in the mix. Does have offset wheels. Does have the arrow blade in the front and then just the 5 spokes in the black. The back of the thing, it looks excellent. Absolutely excellent. Black interior. It is white on the outside. You see the interior does carry over to the back. Does say Hot Wheels RS2K for RS200. Looks pretty good, or RS2000, I should say. This one's kind of interesting. Does have a little bit of interior detail that does go underneath the base for some exhaust detail. And of course, there is the front. Looks very, very good. Some vent details right there on the hood, which are part of the interior window. This is a really good casting. A really good casting. Looks absolutely fantastic. Looks really, really good. Definitely like that one for sure. There's a recolor of that one coming out this year in red. Not sure if it's a red edition. This is the Nissan Maxima drift car. This is the second deco for this particular model. This is a very large casting as well. This guy is a honker. It does have clear hood, which is part of the interior window. The engine detail is part of the interior. Of course, that is why it's chrome, which also carries into the front bumper. This one does have that nice 3-spoke wheel on it still. I'm sure that will carry over to many, many models going into 2023. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I think it's better than the original release for sure, but not by much. Not by much. Definitely not a track car with that giant spoiler on the front. Definitely can't be taking that on a Hot Wheels track. You can be taking it on a drift track. This one is pretty nice. This is the LB Super Silhouette Nissan Silvia S15 in Liberty Walk. It's basically the John Player Special without being the John Player Special. Does say Liberty Walk on it. Does have a nice print for the windshield banner right there. Looks pretty good. The black and gold is a very nice combination. Gold interior. The PR5s look pretty good with a gold lip on it. The taillights are part of the interior windows. That's why you can kind of see in through there. Looks pretty good though. This guy is very fancy. Mini GT, their silhouettes. Liberty Walk S15 will be dropping at any minute. Can't wait to get my hands on that, baby. This was the Super from the A case. Obviously, this is not a Super. This is the classic TV series Batmobile tuned version. Do collect all the tuned cars here at Level M. So we do like those a lot. This one looks pretty good. It is in dark red. Comes with those kind of faster than ever style 5 spokes. Looks pretty good. There is a nice orange window in there. I think that's pretty nice. Not a bad version. Not a bad version. I like their tune stuff. This style of tune, not the tune stuff they did in the mid to late 2000s. That tune stuff was absolute trash. Brand new casting. This is from the Sweet Rides series. This is the Desert Drifter. Brand new for 2023. Looks kind of like a I don't know, like lime jello. Very weird. It's a very, very weird casting. There is an interior in there. There's like a seat and stuff in there. But like this doesn't move. It doesn't pop up. Nothing moves on it. It's all put together. It's not meant to be, feature filled, I guess you can say. It does have a lime on the top. Kind of has, kind of like it's dripping down if you look at it this way. Kind of an interesting detail towards the wing on the back. Got some laundry right there in case you want to, hit the drag strip. There is the Super Chrome base, Desert Drifter. It's just a weird one. Just picked it up because it's weird. We like weird stuff here, Level M. It's how we do. Newest version of the Quick Bite. This one does say hot chicken on the side. Looking very, very good. Also from the Sweet Rides series. So we've already got 2 of the 5 out already in the first 2 cases. That one looks pretty good. It did come with sliders for mild, hot, extra hot, and of course, fire. You got your chicken breathing fire over there. Looks pretty good. Does come with the just 5 spokes. Looks pretty good though. This casting is obviously been modified from the Good Humor truck from the Blackwell era. But metal base, but the rest of it's all plastic. But I still like it. I think it's still pretty cool. Still collect that casting for sure. Very, very cool one. This one's super cool. Nissan Patrol Custom in kind of the matching deco for the Nissan Maxima drift car from last year. Kind of sort of in the same vein. Brand new casting for 2023. This one is super, super cool. Says Motul on the side. K&N Hill Climb Race Team. Those big off-road wheels on it. Does have a dark chrome interior with a couple of big, huge turbos sticking out of the top. Looking fantastic. It is left-hand drive, which is very interesting. Very interesting. It's left-hand drive. Does have the spare tire delete option. We'll say it that way. There is the base Dietz Nissan Patrol Custom. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I like that one a lot. That one's super, super cool. Has a little bit of a squat to it. Just a little bit of a squat. I think that's perfectly sweet. Speaking of sweet, yes, look at that. Another one from 2023. That's already 3 of the 5 released, which is just coming out in quick succession. This is the Sweet Driver, which is essentially the cupcake. So another one that we collect here. Does have all nice little sprinkles on it. Of course, they always are in fantastic colors. You see the Hot Wheels logo molded into the metal there. Looks pretty fancy. I do like the color of these wheels. Looks pretty cool. Other than that, it's, it's a thing. It's a thing. Just a kind of a freebie oddball out of the left side box casting to collect. Yes, we just barely got the Best Buy exclusive one of these like a month ago, and now we get the first one for 2023. Again, Hot Wheels 55 race team to kind of sort of match this dude from before. You can see that one is much, much darker though, so they're not all going to be light blue per se. So just showcasing that aspect. This one looks pretty cool. It does come with a gray colored 5 spokes. Looks very good on this one. Matte blue. Looks extremely good. Has Dodge and Goodyear on the side. Insane orange for the window. Just insane. Oh, look at that. My window is not quite fully formed. So it's all right. It's cool. It's just a little bit. Does have full front tampos on there. Looks pretty good. Total Dodgebon style of van. I would love to have one of these in real life. It'd just be super cool. I wouldn't have a freaking go-kart in it, though. I just have it all opened up and slammed and stuff like that. It'd be super cool. A Dodgebon is pretty cool, not going to lie. Next one up, this is the Hot Wheels Kit Custom, or Concept. They did do the car concept last year. This one is just the opposite version with the silver. So now that they've done both kit and car, I'm not really sure how Hot Wheels will move forward with this casting. I think all they'll do is just keep giving it new wheels. Does have orange bit on the interior to make up for the front and rear lights. Looks pretty cool. Of course, the silver around the bottom makes it the car version. Of course, it does say car on the front. Looks pretty cool. I think this casting is very, very cool. Plastic base on it. If you shine a light in here, I believe those lights, or not lights, but the plastic will transmit the light and they will come out of each side. I don't unfortunately have any light to shine in there, but I'm fairly certain that that's what that's for. You shine the light in there and then you can see those. That's why the rest of this is all dark. So if you guys have one of these, try that out. You know, just kind of a focused little flashlight or something in there. I guarantee you it will work and it will be very cool. The Diamantini Veloce. This is their kind of generic Lancia, sort of. From Retro Racers, this is the third deco we've seen. This was a new casting last year. We've seen 2 decos of that already. Well, the release and then a recolor. Now this is the first brand new one. Of course, it is all decoed up in full-on Italian colors with yellow wheels. Looks very, very, very cool. Hot Wheels graphics on the side. Hot Wheels logo. Bell Sparko. Looks pretty cool. Goodyear as well. This section here is part of the interior, so it is clear. You can see through it. And then this is just part of the interior, the hood section here. I've actually drilled one of these out and did a wheel swap. Not this one. It was last year's first edition, so pretty cool. I do like that casting a lot. I think it's pretty sweet. Licensed stuff, 2023 Nissan Z. This is the third color we're seeing of this guy as well. Well, technically the third in the main line. We also saw this guy in the Target 2 Premium Pack. This one in blue and black. Looks fantastic. Definitely like this one a lot. Looks very, very good. Full front and rear tampos look very, very nice. Got your Nissan logo on the back. It's kind of printed twice. Makes it look like it's out of focus, but it's there. Of course, there is an interior. You can see right through there. Pretty basic interior, but it's in there. Looks decent. This would be the Super for the B case. Should it have been a Super, but I am unable to find one. Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. This one is pretty cool. This was also in Jay Leno this year in premium in a very similar color deco. Just that one was all kind of weather worn and whatnot. This one looks fantastic. Extra tampo print along the top looks pretty good. The Aeroblade wheels are kind of interesting choice for this casting, but they work. They work okay. Not a great version, but it's not bad. It's just not great. I know, guys, there's a lot. I'm basically doing 2 cases full at a time. Roger Dodger. This is the newest Roger Dodger. I picked this one up just because it looks super cool in the gold, black, and white. And then, of course, it's got a gold engine. Looks pretty nice. It says Need for Speed Unleash Design Battle from Hot Wheels Dream Garage. Yeah, it's like 2 case full assortments of cars. Has 73 on the side. Looks very, very good. This is a matte white. It is a dull white. Looks very good. Kind of, you know, digital camouflage looking on there. Looks fantastic. With the gold interior and then a gold engine. Looks very, very nice. Take that one for sure. Pretty fancy. The Pagani Huayra Roadster. This is also new to the B case. This is from Hot Wheels Roadsters. Brand new deco, obviously. White with gold wheels on it. Print on the hood for the headlights and stuff. Detail like that looks pretty good. Just a standard gloss white. Then taillight prints, but this one they don't look that great. Especially this one on this side didn't turn out all that great. But then, of course, it has a little bit extra print on the top, which goes back to the back. It's okay. It's an alright casting. I just thought it looked kind of good in white and gold. Brand new for 2023. This is the Rally Special. This one looks super cool. This is a generic casting. I think this one just looks awesome. So, had to buy this one for sure. Of course, we like race cars. This one comes with the giant aero blades in the back. Just the absolute biggest one that they pretty much make. It is a plastic body. There is an interior in there. You can see there is a window there as well. Part of it goes to the back spoiler here. Nice detail for the engine in there. That looks super cool. Looks like it might be a 6-cylinder, not necessarily an 8-cylinder. I think it's a 6-cylinder. The interior also, interior window also comes out to the headlights and the fog lights. It looks pretty good. Number 29 on the side. Bilstein Castrol. Not too bad. Metal base, of course, as you can see right there, totally made for track use. So that one is very, very good. So throw that guy down there. Another brand new casting for 2023. This is Xperi Motors. This is the Dragon Wagon. This is a ridiculously modified radio flyer wagon. This is from basically their Ride-On series. You can put Lego figures on there, or I believe Mega Bloks figures will probably fit on there. That looks pretty cool. Just some engine detail on the back, gigantic wing. All the red is plastic, and then of course the handlebars are metal, and the base is metal. There is the Dietz Dragon Wagon. I think this looks super cool. That's super cool. Just a cool little freestyle casting for sure. Two more, and then we're done with these. Custom small block. This is the newest version with the crazy spiral wheels and crazy colors. From the Brick Rides, there will be 2 brand new castings in Brick Rides for 2023. These just have removable pieces that come off. Nothing fancy. Looks very, very good. I do like these wheels on it. Of course, they always have crazy colors. Black base on this particular one looks pretty good. So I like that for sure. That one's pretty cool. And then the last one from the B case is this guy. This is from Bricking Trails. This is also from the Brick Rides. Newest version of this one. I like this one because it can be modified quite easily. So this one just looks like your kind of standard SUV-ish kind of thing. If you move this back a little bit, it gives a little bit more of a Defender 90 status. If you move it a little bit further forward, that just looks like, you know, maybe a Wrangler, Gladiator or something like that. It looks kind of interesting. You can put the spare tire on the front, and then if we move this back, not quite to the back, there we go. Little bit of a Defender looking thing to it, but not too much you can do with it. Obviously, a Hot Wheels still adheres to the basic 5-piece rules. So base, body, and then these 2 would make up for, you know, window or whatever. So that's pretty cool. So throw that guy down there. A few more Hot Wheels here. I did pick up a treasure hunt. Actually got this from a friend. I've never actually found a monster truck treasure hunt. So this one is Roger Dodger. Obviously, this was a nod to the Super Treasure Hunt from last year that they did the Magic 8-Ball. Of course, it comes with one of those hard plastic crappy cars like they always do. There is the Roger Dodger. It says, signs point to yes, because it's a super. I think all the super, or not super, but treasure hunt, I think they all have these red line tires. This obviously a different wheel as well. Looks pretty good. I do like that wheel. So printed up, does have some blueprint in the front. Looks very, very good. No tampos in the back. I don't think any of these Roger Dodgers ever get tampos in the back. And then just a big, huge motor coming out the top. So throw him way back there. Also picked up another shoebox, another casting I collect. This from the Hot Rod line, the Editor's Choice stuff from back in the day. From Target. So just another shoebox I did not have. I do particularly like this casting. So their quality wasn't all that good from Mattel at this time, but it looks pretty cool. Red and white with some flames on it. Of course, it does say Editor's Choice right there on the tailgate. So kind of put him there. Picked up this last one from Eurospeed. This is the only M1 Pro car I didn't have. I wasn't really collecting everything at the time when this came out. So I only had the Benz and the Porsche. And then over time, I've picked up the Audi and the Alfa. But did not get a hold of the M1 Pro car. So I now have that. You see this from 2017. So definitely back in the day. So we're just going to crack this guy open. Take the M1 Pro car out. 4 Project Cars. Looks fantastic. Does have Hot Wheels on the windshield. Looks pretty good. Full rear tampos on there. Looks very, very good. It says Project Cars 2 on it. There really isn't front tampos to have on here, but it just drape over the entire hood. It says number 15. And then, of course, just more color splash on this side. Does come with the Rail Rider lace wheels, which is pretty cool. Super Zamek base, we'll call it. So throw that guy over there. Also picked up this guy. This is the only one from this particular Corvette series that I wanted. I collect C8, so that's all I wanted. There is the other mix. This is a Walmart exclusive mix, so if you want to get it from Walmart, these things are $297. Absolutely trash. $297. It's ridiculous. It is. You don't get print on the back. You don't really get print on the front. You see this one happens to be a little crooked on the stripes on the hood. That's unfortunate. Simple, pretty simple tampos all the way around, but it's $297. I mean, this looks like a mainline. This looks exactly like you'd get from the mainline, which is unfortunate. But I do like this casting, so of course I do collect that particular casting. One thing to put in the back, I did pick up an RLC. We picked up this classic Packard 2004 Selections series. This one looks fantastic. I'm not sure if I'm going to crack this yet, but if I do, I will certainly do it on a video at some point. But for now, I will leave this carded. But I will probably more than likely crack it. Almost guaranteed at some point in time. Also picked up a chase. I actually got two chases. I got one more chase item. That is the green machine for the Mopar pump. 118 scale pump. Obviously just picked it up because it is slathered in Mopar for sure. Find some place to put that at some point in time. Put that guy all the way in the back. And yes, told you I got another chase. Ka-ching! Yes, look at that. Lamborghini Countach LP5000 QV chase. Yes, I bought this on the secondary market. It was a relatively good deal. I got it for less than $40. So we'll put it that way. Going rate on these are about $60 to $80. So definitely a good deal for sure. Crack this guy right open. Looking fantastic. There you go. Does have those Aero Blade wheels on there. Nice prints on the front. A little bit of a rub on the top. Looks like from the blister. And polish that out though. It'll be fine. It will be fine. And then of course there is the prints on the back. Just Countach in there. Looks very, very good. R31. So very, very nice. I'm very happy with that one. Put that guy right in the middle. Now I told you guys that I would find someplace to put this, or I would just crack it open. So we're just going to crack it open now. This is the Bentley. Bentley Mulliner, some ridiculous name. We'll just say that. Got my scissors stuck. So gotta be a little gentle with this guy. There is the deets. There is the name. Should you want to pronounce it yourself, please feel free. Number 406. There is the Bentley. Looking absolutely wicked cool. Does have some very interesting wheels on there. I do like the back. Looks very, very good. That is the name of the car right there. The Bacalar. I guess however you say it. However you want to say it. Kind of, built up like a Speedster. I don't know if that it actually has a top on it, but look how it's kind of wrinkly back here. Maybe there might be a top, or it's a permanent drop top. Who knows? I do know that this is like a one-off build, though. So somebody commissioned it, and it is probably some ridiculously expensive car. Looks pretty good, though. No deets on the base. So get this out of there. We'll take this guy and throw him this direction. There we go. This was a shock. I actually found this in the U.S. at the store. I found this at Hobby Lobby. You can see this sticker right there always indicates this is imported from Jada. And then there it is again. So anytime you see that on there, that is what they have to slap on there, I guess, for the stuff that is imported. This is the 934 Valiant, but it's in white. Now, we've seen the green one twice. It has come in two different wheel choices, both of this dull kind of gold that this has, and of course, nice super chrome gold. It has come in both of those colors in green. But now, finally, the white one has arrived. And I couldn't be happier because it is Porsche. There we go. Kind of an interesting blister it was just sitting in. So this is the 934. You see that it does have the gold wheels, but they are not chrome gold. Looking absolutely fantastic. Clear window, black interior. Details look fantastic. It says Porsche on the back. Of course, has suspension, real rider tires, and then, of course, the doors open as well, which is a very, very nice detail. Very nice. Super happy to have that one. And, of course, that one comes with a box that, the box doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. The model will actually fit in the box, but this box is just, it's a rudimentary thing in there to try to make things more expensive. All right, picked up a couple of premium stuff too. I picked up 2 of these PARA64 models. These are the CTR2. This one in Guards Red, looking absolutely fantastic. Super, super nice. I definitely like PARA64. They're very, very nice quality, and of course, they are cheap, comparatively speaking. And then, of course, this one in just black looks absolutely stunning as well. So always loving to add more Porsche and Porsche-related items to the mix on a continual basis. There's not even room for this guy, so just kind of put them on the side. Because yes, I have even more. We have a couple of Autoworlds. This is from the same mix that I pulled those most recent Challengers from. I did a whole video on those Challengers. I actually found out today that I'm missing one single Challenger, which is a Super Mini Wheels exclusive. That one in Gulf, so I'll definitely have to go pick that one up. But this one is from, let's see here. This is from 2022 Release 3. So I already picked up the Challengers. The only other one I wanted was the Jeep. Of course, they do have the return of the Ford GT40s. So can't believe we're getting closer and closer to the end of 2022, and these ones just barely came out. So Autoworld is still an entire release behind. This one has brand new tooling, which is just the wheels. That's the only thing that's new. So this one is in, it's called Acid Yellow. Of course, it just looks like regular yellow to me, but they call it Acid Yellow. It does have those nice Jeep wheels on there. They look pretty good. BF Goodrich Mud Train TAs. The hood does open on this particular model. This one actually opens very, very nice. Usually they don't open anywhere near as well as that one. So just rudimentary details underneath. Does have spare tire on the back though. Looks pretty good. The white top is a trim. So pretty nice on that one. And then let's look at the base deets. So this was manufactured back in May 18th of this year. So about 4 or 5 months until that one hits the pegs. And then, of course, we do have the other version as well. This is version B in Rhino. That's actually a pretty decent color name for that color. Does that look like a Rhino to you? Definitely looks like a Rhino to me. Exact same trim as the other one, but just in a different color. You can see the Wrangler Unlimited, the Chief. So there you go. The Chief is the trim for this white version. Looks pretty good. So we do like these Jeeps from Autoworld. I do have almost all of them. I don't have all of them, but I have pretty darn close to all of them. All right, we got 2 more items, and it's just crazy that the way that the world works sometimes. All right, so you guys saw me crack this open in a previous haul. And I've been hunting down the rest of the mix of that Steel Soldiers Matchbox collectibles set. And I just happened to stumble across the 2 that I needed at a local store, which is those. So I needed the Amphibious Personal Carrier and, of course, the M2 Bradley to complete the set. And somehow, some way, it just happened to happen. There is the mix on the back. I did have the half-track and the Abrams, and then, of course, this Sherman tank, I think it is. Yeah, that's the Sherman tank. So the Sherman tank, so basically the whole top row, And then I picked up this one another time. Or I'm sorry, that one is the one that's, oops, sorry about that. That is the one that we're looking at right now. And then these two are the last two we had right here. And then, of course, I just showed you that guy. So we're going to go ahead and try to get these open real quick. You guys know that this is not a simple process, but we will try to make it sort of simple. You got to be careful because there are these super thin antenna that are on the top of these. So you got to be careful when you're moving this thing around not to damage those antenna. So take the box out. It does come with a 2-year limited warranty, and of course these things are all the way back from let's see here, 2000. So just a smidge out of warranty, just a smidge. All right, so we're gonna just make quick work of this like we typically do, at least attempt to, by just cutting these. There we go. Take our, hopefully get our plinth off of there. There we go. Throw that to the back. And then this guy is held on by a screw. So we'll just go ahead in here and it's, oh man. Oh, hold on. All right, well that was an endeavor. That thing was just absolutely on there. You see that all they do is just drill directly into the base. On this one, they just drilled right into it. The original version of this in the main line does have little wheels down here, but this one they just drilled right into the base. They just totally did not even care. And then it looks like the rubber bands are not destroying it, which is very, very good. You can see these itty bitty tiny antenna. You just got to watch that out. And of course, the little turret on this side does rotate. It is metal, so that is pretty nice. It was plastic on the mainline version. But this one looks pretty good. The back doesn't open up, but the prints are fantastic. Very, very difficult to deal with this guy because those little tiny antennas. But it looks pretty good. Looks pretty menacing. A little bit of track detail on this side. Looks pretty cool. Very, very nice version. So throw that guy down right there on America. And then we'll take our next one. Hopefully this one is not so brutal. The M2 Bradley. This one also has little tiny antennas on it, so got to be careful still. So throw that back again to your warranty. So we'll hold on to this guy. We will follow suit by chopping up, and then our last chop spot here. There we go. Okay. There we go. See if this one will just cooperate with us a little bit better. There we go. Much, much better. Okay. This guy also does come with rubber bands. Looks like they used some better quality rubber bands than what they've used in the past. Let's just go ahead and just snip those. Hopefully they don't peel the paint off. There we go. Teeny little bit of residue, just a teeny little bit. So this is the Bradley. Of course, it does have an operating turret as well. In metal, of course, this gun right here is in plastic. It's very, very fragile. Those tiny little antennas look pretty good. The camo print looks good. Definitely some super high quality stuff here. Very, very nice details on the front. Very, very nice details on the back. Very nice. Super, super stoked to finish this series out. Very, very difficult, very expensive series. $15 for these two was a steal. I got the half track for less than that. And I think the most expensive one was the A1M1. And I paid like, I think $20 for that one. So pretty good deal. So there you go. That is an insanely large haul. Most of it you can't even really see because it's off of the camera, but Glad I can bring a much bigger haul. The last one was pretty dismal, so appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. You guys got a favorite? Let me know. If you don't, still let me know. I will crack those transports open. This is going to be on another video, but everything else, we're Gucci to go. So appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. LevelMDiecast. Peace.